The Foundation for Healthy Kentucky was set up roughly about 20 years ago. Its mission is to try to improve the health of our people here in Kentucky.
The Foundation for Healthy Kentucky developed the Investing in Kentucky's Future initiative to improve the health of children in the Commonwealth. I do believe that if we want to change the world or the future or anything, we have to invest in kids. The Investing in Kentucky's Future initiative required grantees to have a community-driven, cross-agency approach, as well as an initial planning phase that included sustainability elements, all with the goal of promoting health equity. There were 7 grantees throughout Kentucky, in Grant County, Paducah, McLean County, Clinton, Perry, Breathitt County, and Louisville Metro. Coalitions had to prioritize a health issue. Louisville Metro Bounce Coalition chose to promote resilience building in both children and caregivers.
In my mind, trauma doesn't really have a ripple effect. If you drop a stone in a pool of water, the ripples eventually dissipate. But trauma really has sort of a self-sustaining impact.
And oftentimes what we experience becomes who we are. None of us get through life without our trauma.
Can you give me just a second?
What we're trying to do with this project is help children develop the skill sets based on how we as adults interact with them.
Did you have a good day today with Miss Crab? Yes, use your words.
Yes, ma'am.
There are a lot of things we can't control,
Miss Coach, you need a piece of tape?
but it doesn't take a lot of energy to believe in somebody.
I'm proud of you. I want you to keep it up, okay? Hugs. Good morning, boys and girls. We are going to take some deep breaths.
I'm the co-chair of the Bounce Coalition. The goal that we have is to inform agencies and providers of care about adverse childhood experiences and how to mitigate those and how to improve resiliency in our community.
I want you to whisper after me. The main barrier that we combat here at Simple is poverty and trauma. Today I will do great things.
We have this growing understanding of the impact of trauma. It is abuse, neglect, having an incarcerated parent, going through divorce, having a parent or caregiver with mental or behavioral health issues.
Not only does it immediately impact that young person, but it has long-term implications too. As an adult, they also have higher rates of obesity, smoking, using drugs, and higher rates of suicide.
Having a positive ACE score doesn't doom someone to chronic disease and problems, but it's really a call to action.
Learning all the different types of trauma really helped my staff, myself, learn what that looks like when trauma is a child's normal.
Dignity, always try your best and be responsible. Make it a great day.
I'm Chris and I'm a 1. I'm Callie and I'm 3. I'm Sarah and I'm 2.
So every morning they come in and we make a circle and they are expected to tell me their temperature. A 1 is great and a 5 is very bad. They're nervous or something has just happened on the bus.
Kevin, what does it mean to be a 2?
You're kind of on the right track, but not really.
Yeah, something maybe have gotten in your way or something maybe have made you a little upset this morning.
We're starting to build that empathy and, okay, well, if you're not feeling well, then I need to make sure that I'm not treating you negatively. And it's just really cool to see, our culture in our classroom change.
Give your partner a double high five.
meditating before tests, doing the deep breathing, turning down lights, playing calming music, just getting the kids to feel relaxed in their learning environment, it has been a huge game changer.
We're giving them the opportunity to be able to express themselves, but know how to express themselves in the appropriate way.
Bounce has helped with teaching us those techniques.
Yes, ma'am, excellent.
Teaching teachers how to understand what a child is coming from, that their misbehavior is not because that child is quote unquote just bad. You know, people aren't born that way, they are developed.
What we say in our Bounce program, it's when you look at a child, you don't say, what's wrong with that kid? But what happened to that child?
Does that make sense? So how many of your kids do you believe have trauma? Raise your hand.
When you think about listening to these stories of an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, and trying not to carry that with you as an adult through the day, that has been hard.
When you are exposed to trauma on an ongoing basis, we have what is called secondary trauma. Trauma is contagious because we cannot be around it and not catch it. We begin to have the same symptoms as the person who was traumatized. Resilience is the way to mitigate that. And remember, kids only need one adult who believes in them. If we don't make a commitment to really support professionals, especially teachers, we will continue to have to hire new teachers.
I am proud to say for the past 2 years, we have maintained the majority of our staff.
We need folks to be able to manage the wave of trauma that comes to them with resiliency and with compassion.
I think the strength of the Bounce Coalition is that we have different partners from different agencies.
We actually were drawn to Bounce through the health components and the idea of building confidence with the children.
We've been able to institutionalize the training into a system now so that people who are providing this service to kids, it's part of their curriculum.
There's been a little bit of a leadership language change. So it's how are you feeling as opposed to just stop doing that. That in itself, which only takes 5 or 6 minutes to learn, has been rather transformational in the out-of-school time arena. It's critical that we play a role in understanding the impact of ACEs, understanding some of the principles of trauma-informed care, and understanding the great benefits of resilience.
I'll see y'all this afternoon, okay?
That's where we are. So, all right, so let's take a look at the data. So what you have in front of you.
It's not just a feel-good idea.
So just doing the math, 296 out of roughly 336. That's 88% of our population doing the right thing.
That means we're moving in the right direction. You know, that's something to celebrate.
We've seen decreases in suspensions. We've seen decreases in serious behavior referrals to the principal.
The large majority of your students, that they're getting their needs met.
Mm-hmm. The bottom line is actually that it works.
Good job, I think you all got it.
Health is something that people don't recognize as a community undertaking. When you get everybody involved in the community moving in the same direction, guess what happens? You have better outcomes, you have better health.
And we will see you back ready to learn on Monday.
Do I believe that we can change society? Absolutely. Because all it takes is one adult to believe in someone.